Jeez. Back in London. It's record store weekend, record store day weekend. We're vlogging. We're meant to be doing an event tomorrow, but as usual, it's not happening, but oh well. Yeah, let's vlog, let's blog. Renegade. Drop some records for record store day tomorrow, so this content's gonna obviously go out after record store day, but wax material will be stocking Renegade records, so you know, anybody who wants to get them, who's not getting them from me, holler at wax material. So just like that. So Jessi, wax material.
Yo, live inside the ride.
So this is the first time, I'll be honest with you, obviously, I've known you for a while, but I haven't seen you for a while. This is the first time I've been inside here.
Yeah.
And I'm very impressed, to be honest, obviously I've seen those pictures online.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's a bit messy right now, but yeah, it's a vibe. Big vibe.
Home away from home, yeah?
Yeah, man. Got the whole fucking walk-in wardrobe there, little toilet thing going in.
No, it looks sick.
Yeah,
It does
it's
look
nice,
sick.
it's a vibe, it's a vibe.
And what, no after parties in here? You have little after parties after?
Come on, ain't got function ones for no reason.
Oh, you're taking that piss. What, go to the woods and that?
Yeah, man. And obviously completely off-grid power.
No, you got
Powered
generator?
by that silent generator.
How long does that last?
Last me like 5 days.
No way.
Unbelievable.
Don't tell me, I'm getting ideas to start doing the same thing now.
Unbelievable.
Not a record store, but like
Yeah.
a home on wheels, isn't it?
You should do it. Obviously, kitchen here, air fryer there. It's a home on wheels. Table comes out, fridge, freezer, banging, comfy.
And obviously,
Radiators.
you're a record store, innit?
Yeah.
Not a record store, you're a moving record shop.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And obviously you've been, what? Would you say a lot of the stuff, would you say a lot of the records that you stock are personal ones that you've sourced yourself? You know, some record stores, they just buy big bulk collections, don't look through them and just dash them up.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly that. Nah, you hit the nail on the head, really. That's exactly what I do. Like when I remember when I first started selling records back in the day, I did buy a couple like 1000s. Like I bought a couple large amounts, but then you see the shop's quite small. I can only fit like 1500 records in there, really max. So everything is cherry picked. So now, like when I want to buy new records, I hit up like you, for example. I say, listen, what you got? Got any backlog? You got any records you don't want?
Definitely got a few there.
And so I get like, no, I'm not buying bullshit. Like I'm getting given like 5 copies of the hardest, 10 copies of the hardest. Like, so I know that I don't have to sieve through. I can pull any single one of them and put it on the deck, and I know it will sell. Like, so I don't have to go through bullshit like you say. Like,
no, but there is a lot of bullshit in it. There's bare records in it. I think it's a vinyl culture. I think a lot of people think, oh, but just because it's a vinyl, it's good.
Nah.
Like, bro.
Nah.
I'm playing a vinyl set though. But brother, the tune's good. Obviously, that's subjective as well. But I'm sure you get what I mean by that, innit?
No, of course. Now there's a lot of bullshit fucking pressed on vinyl as well. No, but the people that I'm buying records from, where I'm sourcing my records from, the certified DJs, I like them, I rate them, so I'm hitting them up. And I'm saying, listen, I want quality, not quantity. So if you've only got 10, 20, holler me. I'll take them.
You've also been a raver though. And this is the difference.
That's it.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's a big difference. Once you've done the rounds, you're doing the rounds sometimes. I see you stomping around. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's some DJs that don't do the raving thing. They just go straight from the bedroom and try and be a DJ. And they don't really understand why it don't work.
Yeah.
Because they don't have that connection with the dance floor.
I think it's like 14 years since I started DJing. That's 14 years since my first set. And 7 years since Wax Material. Obviously 7 years tomorrow, the birthday tomorrow.
Bro.
So that knowledge, obviously, it calculates, you know what I'm saying? And the ear's refined, let's say. So.
Well, it does with age, innit? After time, and listening to tunes over and over again and seeing what you do and don't like, you know what I mean?
That's it. No, it's a vibe though, man. It's a fucking vibe. It's a good way to live.
I'm definitely getting a little bit of inspiration. Not to do a record store, but something movable like this with a little function one.
Forward, man.
Especially where I live. Oi, mad.
It's the way forward. Being able to move is convenient. It's cheaper. It's a better way of living, man. Just having that convenience to be here, there, and everywhere. It's mad.
So obviously, people can buy. They can. How do people come here? Because you're obviously moving. How do they get involved?
Question.
You know, because obviously you got a Discogs page, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a Discogs page. Everything's on there. I've got a website as well, waxmaterial.com.
Okay, you've got a website.
But yeah, to catch the van in person, you've either got to be at a festival that I'm at, or you've got to holler me and we'll arrange, because obviously I can drive to your yard. So sometimes people holler me, they say, can you come here? I'll say, yeah, pay my fuel. And then there's like XYZ amount that you need to spend, rah, rah, rah. I'll go
I didn't even think about that. That's a pretty good idea, to be honest, you know.
But yeah, it's quite, since I had the van, from the beginning, I always like to be really inconspicuous and kind of like keeping it underground and catch me when you can kind of vibe. So yeah, like tomorrow, for example, I'm going to be plotted somewhere, but no one's going to know where I am unless you're personally invited and whatever, because, you know, I like to keep it exclusive. It's better that way.
It's better, innit? I mean,
Yeah.
we find the good from the bad, innit?
I'm loud enough on the internet, man. You see me, I'm all over, my head's all over the fucking internet. But in person, it's a bit different, innit? If I place myself somewhere, you'll find me. But other than that, you gotta.
And you're gonna give the punter who's coming to buy records, you're experienced in your field, innit?
Exactly that.
You know, you're experienced in your field, whereas I feel like a lot of people are not. But anyway, we'll leave it at that. But listen, anyway,
started, man.
don't get me started. Listen, I'm here, innit? Look, Renegade.
Yes,
I'm with
yes.
Jessi, aka Wax Material. And yeah, man, Renegade
To
season.
the fucking world.
Exactly.